Hey guys, what is up? And welcome back to another video. Back again for another little updates tour. So yeah, I guess we can just get straight into this. We've done quite a lot of, well, I've done quite a lot of work in here, and yeah, we're just gonna start out here in the city, even though this is probably where I've done the least amount of work since the last episode. But anyway, if you're kind of new to this, recently, for the past few months, I've been working on the city right here, but yeah, I've kind of decided to work over in the suburbs area, which is all the way down there, just because, I'm trying to, move between two things just to keep everything fresh. But yeah, just one thing that we add to the city is right over here. I just add another little boat. We're gonna keep adding these more boats, but yeah, I thought this was a pretty nice, sleek design. Add my own enhancements to it. Looks pretty nice. It's not as big as the other one. I think this boat over here, this one's definitely like my favorite. Just looks really nice. But anyway, also over here towards this little road little thing right here, I started taking this thing apart, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of change it up so that way this highway is just going to continue to go down that way, and it's going to lead to kind of like the rural part of the map. And yeah, we're just going to kind of have things kind of match up kind of like similarly to how it is over here by the suburbs. So yeah, let's go over there because this is where I've done the most work. But yeah, that thing over there is gonna be something a little bit like this right here. So yeah, I've started working a lot in the suburbs, and you might be able to tell. But yeah, if we take a look down here at the map, it's looking pretty nice. I'm probably gonna move this map somewhere else, but yeah, if we look over here at the suburbs, looking pretty good. Yeah, nothing too much is done, but yeah, I do have a few ideas, and I'll tell you those ideas for like, future things in just a little bit once it gets there. But first, we're just going to take a look at this, and in this area, I really didn't like know what I was going to put here. At first, I was thinking like, oh, maybe like a smaller restaurant or something like that, but it was like way too small of an area, so I decided to put kind of this little, radio tower, like some sort of, I don't know exactly what it's called, but anyway. If we just come in here, just kind of this small little driveway area. That's probably the worst like way to describe it, but yeah, here we have a little door. This inside is not furnished, but as you can see, I did add a few details here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do this. So yeah, that's just gonna be like a little facility building or something like that. And over here, we just have some extra, technical stuff. And over here, this is the big communications tower or something like that. And yeah, it looks pretty nice overall. And if we come over here, this is just a small little, I guess, forest, which is going to kind of continue down all the way along. Get out of the way, tree. But yeah, it's basically going to come all the way down here, just to maybe about right here. Or it's probably just going to go all the way down. But yeah, that's just going to be like the back barrier between like well, not really mansions, but like, the modern houses, the backyards and highways. So yeah, that's just gonna be a small little bit of separation. And overall, I like this design really well. Each tree is, somewhat modified, and that's kind of what I'm going for in this map. Like there's like not a single plain tree here. It has some sort of modification, whether it's just brought up a few blocks or like a lot of detail was added to it. Or like, yeah, I built it for my own, like some of those trees over there, and those, like, I'm trying to go for, good looking trees, not just Minecraft generated ones. But yeah, as you can see, I scattered leaves all over the place, bone mealed it a little bit, and also I added some buttons on the ground as like little pebbles, and I also have stone over here, just kind of look like big rocks. And basically for these trees, I got one of the big trees and just made it so it was 2x2. Yeah, the 2x2 oak trees are like not in the game. They can't like grow naturally, but yeah, so here, like I had like a lot of detail. Like that's the reason why I like working in this general area, is because I can add like a lot of small details. But over here we just have like a nice little storm drain right here, just near this like this little water thing. So in case the floods come, it won't get too over flooded because we got the little drain right there. But yeah, if we come over here, oh yeah, I also added this to the signs. So yeah, I added all the different prices and all the different things. Yeah, just on both sides, and I've also added this over here. This was just plain blue, but I've added one of these signs right here, just modeled off the ones near the city. But yeah, that's basically all I did for that. But let's get into the suburbs area, this neighborhood, which I've been working on quite a lot recently, and overall I'm generally like really proud of it right now. But yeah, let's come in here And yeah, that's kind of the model I'm gonna go for. It's just like this general neighborhood and quite a lot of them too. So we're just gonna have a nice road right here, and we just got a few small trees. Of course, I made them myself, and it looks pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go for these trees. Pretty nice design. Kind of like them. And over here, we just have a nice little speed limit design, adding a bit more aesthetics. And of course, I am using, we're using kilometers here in this country because, you know, we make sense. But yeah, if we come over here, this is the new house I've been working on. I was working on it and a few times in my last videos. But yeah, overall it looks pretty good. At first I was a little bit skeptical about how it would turn out, but overall it looks pretty good. Got all the exterior done. Yeah, I just got the backyard finished, just put a few trees here and a few more trees right here, you know, just because it looks kind of open and bland. So yeah, just got a lot of trees, and these are just dark oak ones that were like built up a little bit. And yeah, if we go over to the front, I did actually add a little bit of stuff in the front, just a very small little bit of interior. So we come in the front door. This is basically what it is. I also put down all the floor plan. So yeah, that's what I would be able to know like exactly how big the house would need to be. So yeah, overall this looks pretty nice. And if we come inside of here, this is the office, which is like the only room I've done so far, and it looks pretty nice. And yeah, we just have a few bookcases over here. And this is like something that I thought was really interesting. I tried making a printer, and it turned out relatively well. I think it looks pretty nice. But here on the screen, you can see I just put a black piece of wool inside of an item frame. And that's because of, you know, some sort of lighting glitch. So this banner is like completely black. So yeah, that's kind of like, oh, you like print it out paper and it was all black. That was my solution to that. So yeah, you gotta be creative when you're thinking of this kind of stuff. But anyway, that's basically what I've done so far, and also planning. Remember, I need to get to that. But yeah, I'm just going to continue to do this. Right here, I'm going to put like a small little park, and I'm only going to put like one house right over here, and then another house right over there on the other side of the street, and I'm just going to continue it down, all the way down that way. And the houses are going to be relatively similar, because that's kind of how they are in real life. But yeah, the interiors will be different, because yeah, that's how it is in real life. I'm going for realism here. But yeah, I'm also planning on moving the mansion. Yes, I haven't worked on this in many months, and yeah, I'm just going to plan to move it somewhere. I really like the way this is turning out. But yeah, I plan to build 3 different... Ooh, he's in. But anyway, I plan to build 3 different, you know, Italian-themed mansions on this world. You know, the Capra residence, which I have designed myself. I have like all the design and stuff actually like drawn out. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. I also plan to build kind of this remade version of my Italian mansion, which I made back in like January, because it's like one of my favorite houses, but it doesn't have the best type of interior. So yeah, I'm gonna try, you know, kind of remaking that, you know, making a little you know, amplified version, making it look real nice. And then yeah, I also plan to make one from real life, you know, kind of like a nice lovely little Italian style house from real life, which looks very nice. But yeah, I'll get to that. Yeah, it'll probably take a while before I get to that, just because I have a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a separate driveway somewhere else, and it's just going to lead to 3 different mansions, which I think would be pretty nice. But yeah, this video's gone on for long enough. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on here. But anyway, that'll be for this episode. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.